Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. We want to start today's video with some interesting questions. Do you know the history of bread? Do you know who the biggest consumers of bread in the world are? Do you know what the best type of bread is and which country it belongs to? Stay with us until the end of this video to find out the answers to these questions. Bread is one of the oldest prepared foods, dating back over 30,000 years. Archaeologists have discovered starch residue on rocks used for pounding plants in Europe, suggesting that prehistoric humans made a form of bread. The first flatbreads were likely unleavened and made from wild grains mixed with water and cooked on hot stones. Ancient Egypt, till 3000 BC. The Egyptians are credited with discovering how to leaven bread using wild yeast. They are believed to have developed early ovens, and bread was an essential part of the Egyptian diet. Ancient Greece and Rome. Bread evolved into an art form, especially in ancient Rome, where baking became a specialized trade. The Roman Empire spread the knowledge of bread making across Europe. Medieval Europe. Bread became the staple food for much of Europe, especially among peasants. Dark bread made from barley or rye was common for the lower classes, while refined white bread was reserved for the wealthy. Industrial Revolution. The 19th century brought large-scale bread production with the development of mechanized mills, which refined grains to produce whiter flour. Commercial yeast became widely available, simplifying the leavening process. Germany. Known for its dense, dark rye bread, Germany is a country with a long tradition of baking nutrient-rich whole grain breads. German breads are typically low in sugar and additives, making them one of the healthiest options. 2. Denmark and Scandinavian countries. These countries consume rye-based breads that are high in fiber and low in refined sugar. Denmark's traditional rugbrød, a dense rye bread, is often considered very healthy. 3. France. While France is known for its white baguettes, there is also a growing trend towards whole grain and artisan breads. Sourdough bread is also popular in many parts of the country. 4. Mediterranean countries. In countries like Greece and Italy, bread is often made with whole grains and is consumed in moderation as part of a balanced diet rich in vegetables, olive oil, and fish. Turkey. Turkey has one of the highest per capita bread consumption rates in the world, averaging around 200 kilograms per person per year. Bread is a staple of the Turkish diet, with many varieties of flatbread and leavened bread consumed daily. 2. Germany. Germans consume approximately 85-90 kilograms of bread per capita annually. The country's deep bread-making tradition means a wide variety of healthy, whole-grain breads are consumed. 3. France. The French consume about 58-60 kilograms of bread per person annually. While baguettes are popular, the country is experiencing a revival of whole grain and sourdough varieties. 4. United States. In the U.S., bread consumption is lower at around 25-30 kilograms per capita per year. White bread is more common, though whole grain options are growing in popularity. 5. Middle Eastern countries. Bread is also a staple in Middle Eastern countries like Egypt and Morocco, with an estimated consumption of over 150 kilograms per person annually. 1. Whole grain bread. Whole grains contain all parts of the grain bran, germ, and endosperm, which provide fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Whole wheat, rye, barley, and oats are common whole grains used in healthy breads. 2. Sourdough bread. Made through fermentation, sourdough bread has a low glycemic index, meaning it causes a slower rise in blood sugar levels. The fermentation process also helps break down phytic acid, improving mineral absorption and making it easier to digest. 3. Rye bread. Rye is a nutrient-rich grain with a high fiber content, which helps in digestion and offers a lower glycemic index than wheat bread. Dark rye bread, especially in Northern and Eastern Europe, is celebrated for its health benefits. 4. Sprouted grain bread. Made from whole grains that have started sprouting, sprouted grain bread has more nutrients and is easier to digest than regular whole grain bread. Brands like Ezekiel bread are popular for their high nutritional content. 5. Oat bread. Oats are rich in beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that helps reduce cholesterol. Oat bread is usually made with a combination of oats and wheat flour, offering you a hearty and nutritious option. 6. Gluten-free bread. For those with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, gluten-free breads made from rice, almond, or coconut flour provide alternatives. While these can be healthy, they are sometimes more processed than traditional whole grain breads.